Hey everyone, and welcome back. For those of you who are new, my name is Melissa. I absolutely love decorating my porch for the different seasons. My two favorite are fall and Christmas, and I don't know, I love it. I feel like, you know, for me, I always decorate inside, but not everybody gets to see that. And so I feel like decorating our porches, it's just kind of a way to show our creativity to our neighbors, to our mailman, to whatever. And it's not necessarily for show. I love seeing it when I come home, when I leave in the morning to take the kids to school. You know, your home is supposed to rise up and greet you. And I just feel like having a decorated porch helps with that. And it just gives me just a really warm, cozy feeling when I come home, when I leave. I want my family to have that same feeling. And so that's why I love decorating the porch. But I know Christmas decorations are going up all around if you're not already finished. And so I wanted to hurry and get this up in case some of you were looking for different ideas, or maybe different things on your porch just weren't quite flowing the way that you were hoping that they would. So maybe this will give you some inspiration. So let's get into it, and I will show you what we did this year. This is the front of our house. I used this garland this year, and I absolutely love it. It is from Costco, and it is literally the best garland that I have ever purchased. It is pre-lit for one thing, but it is so thick for the money. This is such great quality. So one of these strands, which one strand goes from here all the way over to here, I think it was 7 or 8 foot, was $40. So, you know, in all honesty, $40 for super thick garland, pre-lit. It's also got, let me come up a little bit closer, also has pine cones in there. The sun is really bright, so I hope you can kind of get an idea there of the color. It does not come with the red that I put in myself, but see how thick that is? It's just so great. And like I said, $40 at Costco, so I figured that was totally a win-win. And it lasts a long time. It's, like I said, great quality. It's actually the same brand as the wreath that I have on my front door, which I showed you guys last year. So over here on the side, I still have the same trees in the same pots that I had for fall, and I just plant trees like that every year just because they last through the winter. I don't have to really take care of them, and they just kind of warm up the porch a little bit. And then down here on the ground, I have got the same lanterns that I had for fall, the same candles inside. The only difference is I added little twinkle lights on the inside of the lanterns. And so at night, along with the candles going off, so do the twinkle lights. And it's just super pretty, very welcoming. And then over here to the left, I just have this little guy. And this tree is from Walmart, and I want to say it was $8 if I remember right. So I love that. I love the little canvas bag that it's in with the red trim. And then over here on the other side, I have the same lantern that I had before with another one of those trees, and then just a sign from last year that I found in the dollar spot. And the dollar spot has all kinds of you know, these different signs that you can get. So they don't have this same one this year, I don't think, but I know they do have similar ones. And then over here on the left side of our door, I have some hunter boots. Funny story with these, normally I would not decorate with something quite that pricey. But I had got these probably 5 years ago, and where I purchased them from, I couldn't return them, and they ended up just being too big after I wore them a few times. And so I thought, well, I can't return them, so I will just use them to decorate. So I've used them inside my home, but more so the last few years I've used them outside as Christmas decorations. So that's why those are there. This peace sign, I actually made this 4 years ago, and it's just a piece of wood that I painted white, and then I stenciled on the letters and then painted those, and then around the outside I just stapled, as you can see here, these lights. And so really easy and super cheap. The sled over here in the corner was actually my great uncle's, I think. It was his sled, and my parents actually purchased his home when they first got married, and they found it up in the attic years later. So just a really cool find. Just one of those good old-fashioned toboggans. It still has the original cord on here and the original label. So super cool. And then this right here is just some greenery that I got from the Target dollar spot. I just kind of opened it up a little bit and made it into a wreath. And then this right here, like I said, is the same wreath that we used last year. It is from Costco. This was $40 as well. It is pre-lit. And in addition, I just added a few fairy lights into that as well. All of the pine cones come with it. The only thing that I did was I added a few of these picks in it. So I added some magnolia picks that I got from the dollar spot, as well as this little bunch of pine as well. So I've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, I think I have 3 of each. So, but even without that, this is super full. Just a really pretty wreath. Last year I put something on Instagram saying, hurry, run out and get yours, because these are amazing. And then underneath I just have some sleigh bells that I purchased from Hobby Lobby, I believe. And I just trying to remember, I think I twisty tied those up under there, just on the back of the wreath. So that is the front door. And then down below I have the same black and white rug that I had for fall and summer for that matter. But then I found this really cute Happy Holidays rug from Hobby Lobby, I want to say. And so I like that. I love layering my rugs just because I feel like it warms the space up. It kind of gives that layering element. It gives, you know, more than one texture, kind of surrounds the area, whereas otherwise this would just be, you know, concrete or a slate on each side, and I just kind of feel like it makes it more homey. Then over here in this corner, I just have this wooden box that I got years ago at Hobby Lobby or Michael's. And then inside of it, I just have these little pine trees that I got this year from Walmart. And then inside here, I just have some leftover batting, actually, from a project that Chloe was doing. And so I just kind of stuffed it in there to look a little bit like snow, and then just added some twinkle lights because everything is better with twinkle lights. And then this scarf right here, let me see if I can block the sun for you. I got also years ago in the dollar spot. I just absolutely love this pattern of plaid. And so I just always put it out here on the porch every year. And so I just kind of have that draped along the side there. And then we've got our ice skates just tied to the bench. I just bought those on eBay. I'm so used to saying Amazon. I couldn't think of anything else. I got these about 4 years when we first moved to Denver from eBay, just to decorate the porch. So I think I paid like, I don't know, it was not over $10 for sure for these. And so I love those. And then I just have this little lantern down below here that I bought from Target a couple years as well. a couple years ago rather. And I just have twinkle lights just kind of wrapped around those. So that is what our front porch looks like. For some of you, it might be, you know, total overkill, but for us, we like it. It just kind of warms up our porch. It's very inviting as far as I'm concerned. Obviously, I'm a little bit partial, but this is what we have. A lot of this will carry us into how it will be decorated for the winter. So obviously I'll take down the peace sign, and then the fresh cut Christmas tree sign, and what else? That's really it. Everything else will pretty much stay up here throughout Christmas. Obviously the garland above me will not, but even these little trees over here in the corner, I will leave those up until Valentine's Day. And so I just like to decorate with things that can kind of transition into another period. And that way that just kind of saves on my decorating budget. So that is what we have here. I would love to have you guys tag me on Instagram, show me what your front porches look like. I would love to have you tag me, and then I will share your stories, or rather your pictures in my stories, so that we can just all get all kinds of different ideas from each other on how to decorate our spaces, even if we don't have, you know, the same space or the same type of space. We can always gain different inspiration and just kind of accommodate it to our own needs. And so if you will tag me on Instagram, my handle is down below. You can go over and follow there. And I will share all of your tags in my stories so that we can all just get different ideas from each other. I hope this video was helpful for you guys. I hope that it just kind of shared some different ideas that maybe you can incorporate into your porch or even your house. Maybe you saw some things out here that would work well inside of your home. If you are not following on Instagram, like I said, jump over there and follow along. I post there every single day, especially right now because we do Elf on the Shelf. This is our 8th year of doing it. I absolutely love it. I kind of might take it to a totally different place, but I love it. My kids love it. They told me this year they did not want me to stop, so I will keep going until they want me to stop. But it is really fun. Gibby and Libby are our elves, so if you are curious to see the adventures of Gibby and Libby, then hop over there. And if you are not subscribed to this channel, I would love it if you would join our intentional community here. It's just a lot of people who are just really focused on being intentional about the life that they have, the life that they want, the life that they, you know, want to create. And just kind of getting rid of all of the hashtag hustle in this world. You know, so often having busy schedules and feeling overwhelmed and being overwhelmed and just, you know, all kinds of things on the calendar is pushed as accomplishment and achievement, and it's just not, friends. Having an intentional life and actually loving the moment that you are in and being able to not be so stressed out that you can't even love that moment is what is more important. So if you are interested in that, we would love to have you here. But until next time, friends, which is tomorrow, I just encourage you to intentionally create a life that you absolutely love living and will not need a vacation from. I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.